Dog Training Company. My name is Rich, and I'm here with George, and we're going to demonstrate all of the on-leash obedience commands that he's been taught and reinforced while he's been here at Nora's Dog Training. As you'll notice, George is seated very nicely at my left, where all the training starts and stops. And I'm going to take a second to introduce the training equipment. I have a standard 6-foot web training leash. We typically keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in our right hand, which leaves my left hand free to make a correction. The only correction we give here at school is a tug and release on the training collar, and we'll introduce that tomorrow when you pick George up. Very effective, great for walks, great for obedience training, but you'll have a couple options. Again, very nicely seated at my left, and the first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. 40-mile-an-hour winds today, or wind gusts, so it's a little distracting, but heeling again is proper leash walking, and the command is George, heel. George, heel. Now with George, I mean, he's a sweetheart, but the more amped up he gets, the more he tends to want to use his mouth. So there's a fine line between too much praise and not enough with him. So again, heeling, when you guys are home, his shoulder blades should be even with your left leg. But whenever we stop, we expect George to automatically sit and wait for another command, which he did there. Now at home, when you guys are heeling with him, speed up, slow down, make it about turn. Make him more focused on you than any distraction that's going on around you guys. So we're going to take off heeling again. Ready? George, heel. If you notice where my left hand is, it's almost touching metal. Nice automatic sit. So when you're walking at home, your left hand should slide all the way down that leash to where it's kind of comfortable. If you give him too much slack, he's going to take it. Now it's one thing if you're wanting him to relieve himself, go to the bathroom, then you can allow him to kind of sniff and smell and do his thing. But when he's done, George should come right back to heel position and you guys kind of take off again. We're going to demonstrate that heeling one more time. Ready? George, heel. Two nice automatic sits. The next command we're going to show you is the sit stay. With your stationary commands at home, so sit stay and down stay, start off at about 30 seconds or so, making him hold that for the entire 30 seconds, and gradually add, 15 seconds, 30 seconds per week. Slowly getting up to like 3 to 5 minutes, and you can practice all of these commands inside as well. So have him seated first. Left open palm towards his muzzle, one word firm command to stay. Stay. And with George, you got to be firm with these stationary commands. Stay. So if you're working inside or outside, especially in a fenced-in area, gradually get further and further away from him. Stay. And what we like to do is to be able to return back to your dog walking all the way around him, which is not a distraction. He held that sit stay very nicely. We're going to take off heeling again. Ready? George, heel. And at home, left turns, right turns. Nice automatic sit. I didn't have to tell him to sit. We'll show you that sit stay one more time with a recall. Stay. today. And watch his body language. Now when I call him, very calm, not too excited. So I'm praising him for doing a good job, but I'm not calling him with too much excitement where he comes running at me a million miles an hour. George, heel. Now the next command, which is the hardest one typically, is the down, especially outside when it's cold. So again, have George seated first with the down command. Left open palm, push it towards the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. Okay.
Down. No, boy. Down. Good boy. No, we just did it before the camera went on.
We're going to do it again. We don't give up.
All the way. No.
Now I did cheat there a little bit with a tree. Honestly, we've been working George 5 minutes before the camera went on. He's probably a little mentally fatigued right now. So if you do have to incorporate the occasional tree once in a while, so you're not frustrated and kind of banging heads with him, that's okay. But he's got to do the command that you give him. That's important to note. Hopefully the weather tomorrow will be a whole lot nicer when you guys come to pick him up. He's been an absolute pleasure. We love him, and we want to thank you so much for using Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer. See you tomorrow.